Hi guys, it's Ashantin and Yanni here.
Hey.
We are starting to lay out the garden and I'm trying to give Yanni, sounds crazy, but gardening tips. Now, Yanni, there's some string in the mob drop over here. One of the problems you have if you want to make a garden look good with vines is that they don't stop growing. Now, if you want to limit them, so that, say, you take out that one and that one and that one and that one, perhaps, okay? So they've got what I would call a stem. If you put string, and we haven't done this before, but string will just go next to them. That's it. And then at the bottom, now you won't be able to put anything next to it, but it will stop them growing where you don't want them.
So you have to put it underneath whatever you don't want to have growing?
That's right. So if you want it, say, in that nice shape, right, then what you do is you have to outline it in string. What? Did you touch that? Or did I?
You did.
That was me. Sorry. I knocked them off with the string. That was foolish. Yeah, and they disappeared. But you put string like there and there and there, then it won't go over the doorway. And have I got string there? I haven't. Yeah.
Oh, so you have to put it all around it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise
it will
can grow
wherever you don't have string. Now, the other side of that is it grows beautifully. So by just limiting that one area, so that it doesn't come down to the ground there, if you wait and see how it grows with the string, it will be lovely.
Ah, okay. So I have to put in there, in there, in there.
So the thing to do is to get the vines to the shape you want.
Oh, and then it disappears. Why does it disappear?
Well, if you put string on vines, it destroys it.
Oh, I was trying to put it above it, but okay, I guess I didn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I get that.
By doing that, it enables you to make wonderful trellis work of vines if you want.
Now I can see the string.
I could arches. Yeah.
I couldn't see it when I was standing out here.
Yeah. So, for example, over here, you can either grow them into sort of tree-like looking things, or if you put them in the right place, let me get that string off there, you can, and I'm not saying that's where you'd want the trellis one, but by putting the string around it, you would then enable the impression of trellis work.
Yeah. Okay.
And take that one out. That's it. And you can just see the string if you look carefully.
Yeah.
Okay, but can you see how when you look from a distance, that's not high enough, but you know.
But then it would grow itself if you just leave it.
Yeah, it'll leave it, or we could. I think that's too low for looking good. But if you put it, say, I've got a string up there too. You end up spending your life working out where the string is, but it will. There we go, and that will stop it growing into the corner, and then it'll probably grow over the doorway. We can decide on that, but you can put string there. Now, from a distance, you can't see the string, but you get that wonderful trellis effect.
So technically, if I just put one vine right in the middle and don't do anything, no string or anything, it will just keep spreading, like randomly. So if you just want a completely wild look, you can just leave it and it will kind of...
Absolutely, and it does look great. So for example, where you have this horrible blank wall at the end, the thing to do would be to put a vine in the middle of the here and just let it grow. And the other thing is that we haven't got half slabs yet. I think they're on their way. So if you want to, let me take a few more vines. If you want to cover up some of the harsh look of the earth, you can put vines onto earth. Did you know that? Not just onto trees. So now that might spread, but that looks a lot better than just earth.
Oh, yeah.
And we need to decide what tree we're going to grow on.
But then that's also something we can kind of do along this edge, for instance. I don't know if this is what we want eventually, but then you can kind of put it along so you don't have this dirt coverage. Yeah. Then we can just kind of put something so it looks a little nicer.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
I mean, these are just sort of gardening tips.
Yeah, but it's very cool because there's a lot of things I wouldn't have thought of. So, nice. I'm
going to put the string back in here, and I'm going to put the vines back in. In the farming. And also, let me take that. I want some earth. Where do we park earth? Oh, we've got it down here, haven't we?
Yeah, there's actually a ton of it in the gold chest too, because I have to sort out that chest. Yeah, I haven't sorted out the chest yet. Oh no, the iron chest, actually.
Oh,
but there's also in the other one. So I'm just gonna take all. I left some stuff in here before.
That's okay.
There we go.
You'll find that from time to time, everybody in Minecraft parks stuff in chests. What was I doing with this?
I feel like I do it even more when I'm recording, because I'm just busy doing that, and then I'm like, I can sort this out off camera. So
can I show you a technique?
No.
Okay. I tell you guys,
of course you can.
Is completely wasted on this girl. No, not at all. Right. I thought it would be nice on this tree up here.
There's a tree up there?
No, on this hill up here.
Ah, okay.
I'm just going to press F3. That is north. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm mean sometimes, guys. I love teasing Ash.
I don't know. I'm worth teasing. Right. If we put... okay. Right, now. Oh, I haven't got any bone meal with me, but never mind. I've got some torches. Okay. Now I'm going to go and get some bone meal.
Oh, then I can empty out my inventory in the meantime.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll see if we can grow a large tree. You do know that you can knock a block out under the silver birch and put the stem back underneath so that it makes it look...
Oh yeah, if you have a piece of stem, you can do that, yeah.
It looks absolutely gorgeous when you do that. What am I looking for? I am looking for bone meal. Okay. In fact, we ought to take some bone meal with us because there's so much we can do with bone meal. So let's see if we can grow a large tree up there. I mean, you may not want one here, but if not, we can take it.
Oh, but I like trees.
But hopefully this will grow a large tree. Hopefully. Because it's difficult with the oaks. Sometimes they grow a large tree and they don't. But there is a technique with them where you can, I hope, grow a large tree. So I'm hoping that if I bash this with bone meal, I'll wait till you're up here. It's very pretty here, isn't it? Right, ready? Let's see if this works.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it's not a very nice one, but you keep doing that till you get one the shape you want.
And in the meantime, you get a lot of resources. Yes. Oh, that's a little too wonky for me.
Yes. Okay, so that's how you grow large trees. There you go. Mining. And now, of course, you have to take the wretched thing down, or you can just amend it as you want.
So it will grow to a bigger tree if you use bone meal, or it just grows a tree.
it's not just the bone meal. Look at the way I've put this out. See, I've put earth and lights, and this is on the north side.
Oh.
So you put earth and torches on the north side, then you put your tree, then you bone meal it, and that will ensure that you grow a tall tree.
Oh, okay. So
and I'll leave that there.
So torches on the north side.
Yeah. And that will make you have a tall tree. This area is lovely. We picked. We picked this by accident, but it really is looking good, isn't it? Really good.
Oh, it's getting dark again.
Also, we have a tunnel up towards the left here. Do you remember the one that goes
to the other village?
So we need a path in from there down into the village.
Huh? Did I what?
So I'm laughing because it's the way you say Okay. And then the other thing is we do have a flower forest, but long grass is also very nice around ponds, and it hides, and also we can put some sugar cane around.
No.
So no,
not for this one.
No. Well, before you say no, now. Before you say no, I don't mean a whole raft of them. I just mean the odd one. So that you're growing them as a single plant. Guys, she does not like that idea. Do you not like sugarcane?
Not usually, no. Not in Minecraft, anyway.
Okay.
But you might change my mind, of course.
Of course,
it does. I change my mind all the time about stuff, so I might like something one day and then I don't like it the next day. Ooh.
But remember that this is all the same ground. And even that grass where we put it here is the same green. So if you put just one sugar cane, not more, just one, and then maybe one elsewhere, it will give a little bit of variety color because it's a different color. Yeah. And then you can decide whether you want it or not later. She's thinking, I don't want it. That's absolutely fine. I am making suggestions.
No, but it might grow on me. I'm not too opposed of the idea.
We'll have some more lily leaves, but that's the one I've got. So already, though, if you look at that, the waterfall, if we get the tree up there, it will just start to look a lot better. And then if we take some more bone meal, we'll be able to...
Didn't you have that in your inventory? I thought you brought it.
I did, but I used it all on the tree. It takes a lot of bone meal to grow a big tree.
Yes. So it takes one bone meal each time.
Yes, bone meal is not easy to come by.
I kind of actually like that we haven't filled this completely with tulips.
Yeah.
I was kind of messing around with them because I was trying to put a different color in there, but I didn't actually like it once it was there, so I removed it again. But it kind of looks nice that it's not completely filled with flowers.
Yeah. See, when you bone meal, it tends to come with a bit too much bone meal. But it's very nice to, if you want this wild, there are certain flowers that we can grow just by bone mealing it, and then you can decide whether you like them or not. It looks like we're going to get mostly red and white, as I would expect in a prairie. But we can always take them out. There you go. And then
you can always add in if you want, like the odd tulip or orchid or something.
That's right. And then obviously you'd have reed. And I know you don't like these, but if you bone meal the grass, we can get the taller grasses. That's it. Which would grow.
Oh, that was too much. Oh, no.
Well, take it out.
Now I'm missing the sugar cane. Oh, you had that nice little sugar cane there, and then you just covered it up again.
I thought you didn't like the sugar cane.
Like I said, it changes what I feel like. I liked it better with the sugarcane than too much grass.
But I always think grass in front of the earth, again, it hides the earth. But whenever you put grass down with bone meal, you always get too much.
Mm-hmm.
This is really nice. Oh gosh, we've got a whole ravine sort of area here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we haven't really explored out in this direction much.
No, we haven't. We've been very good. I think we went over the hill and found the village, and then we stopped exploring, didn't we?
Yeah, no, but the village is in the other direction. We haven't actually gone in this direction.
Ah,
I don't think
oh my God.
I don't think we have been to the north at all.
No, we have, and we shouldn't, because we should leave it pristine.
Yeah, and we wanted that for the aquatic update, to have an area that we could kind of wander towards and hopefully find something.
Hopefully, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Then there's this little under.
It's gorgeous,
look
isn't
at this. And then you can go through here too. Oh, look at this. There's an entire little tunnel area underneath.
Yeah, we have a grotto.
Oh, this
Guys,
is cool.
look how nice this is looking. I'm not saying we keep that parterre where it doesn't look bad there, actually. But you would want more than one parterre if you have them.
Yeah, but we could put one kind of over in the corner or something, or more like in the corner, and then make a path around it or something.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what we can do is grow ornamental trees around the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we can have some rose bushes and stuff, some of the taller flowers.
Absolutely.
Like a little rose bush area and stuff.
Yep, you can use those too, yeah. And also, you know, I mean, I wish we had things like lavender. And I wish that I wish we could, having a flower forest is going to be fantastic. But I'm going to put the bone meal I've got in with the flowers.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can always make a trip to the flower forest, because we have one.
Indeed.
And we haven't been there in ages, because that was over where we wanted to make the stables.
And we want to take lots of bone meal, every bit of bone meal. Talking of that, I wonder whether our farm is working or whether we've been on the wrong side for it to work. Mm-hmm. Do you remember our passive mob farm?
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard any mobs for a long time.
No, so and you did check it last time if there was anything in it.
I'm just wondering.
I think we need to take some time, maybe without recording even, and just do some resource grinding of various resources.
Absolutely. Oh, look at that. 5 rotten flesh, 3 arrows, a bone, and some more gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just an easy way of getting resources.
You always get a little bit extra then.
Yeah, it's not vast amounts.
No.
But you can imagine, Yanni, if you're playing a single player world, it absolutely helps.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having a few arrows, bit of bone meal and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It really, really helps.
Why was it that you said, I feel like you said something when we made the passive farm, that it wasn't good to have it right under your base or something?
Yes, you don't want it right under the base because of the noise.
Ah, okay. But you kind of need to have it relatively close so that you'll actually cause the zombies to spawn.
Yeah, it only works because we've got it reasonably close.
Mm-hmm. So technically, if you have a garden like this one, you could choose to make the entire, because you don't usually spend too much time in the garden once you have it.
No.
Then you could make it underneath that.
Yes.
And still have it close enough to the house, hopefully. I don't know, how far away does zombies spawn from where you are? Like, if I'm just standing still here, how far away would they spawn?
I don't. I have a funny feeling they don't 30 blocks, but that's a figure from my really bad memory.
Well, it probably makes sense because
a lot of people who will have the answer to that who are watching this.
I'm sure we'll get it in the comments.
There's a new person watching us called Ken.
Yeah, Ken.
And he tells me that he actually watches both of us on a split screen.
Oh
He
yeah,
said it's hilarious.
I saw he left that comment last time, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Yanni, we could take this garden wall across here, and take it so that we've got a bit more room.
Oh yeah, it was just until we figured out what we wanted to do.
I think we should do that. And then we are extending our boundaries, guys. So let's get all this down and we'll put it back there. And we must be careful that we light it properly. And also, I was going to say that what we ought to do is to take the torches out and use the torches. Use the torches to make jack-o'-lanterns, and then use those to light up, because they don't count as entities, if that makes sense to you.
Oh, that's what you were talking about a couple of episodes ago.
It's how much lag something costs you that is the issue.
But have you had any problems with lag since you sorted your PC? Because I haven't had any issues yet, even with a ton of torches.
No, I haven't. I have had no issues at all. And you can see, guys, I'm running this.
I just really don't like the jack-o'-lanterns usually.
Well, okay, let's... All right, Yanni, let me show you something. And then you can tell me whether you object to this.
Of course, you can hide them in here, I guess, for instance. You could put them in the corners around here.
Yes.
And that would cover an area.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to sleep in a minute.
Okay.
Days pass so fast in Minecraft, seriously.
I know. Right, let's sleep and then we can... There we go. Okay, this is another tip on lighting when we come out. Right, okay. So, suppose you want to light something up. All right. What you would do is, where do we want to light? Shall we say, well, actually we could put one under here. And it would, of course, be, I want earth under there. Actually, I don't. I want, right, got it. Okay. So if you put that under there, and then you put leaves under there, and then you put your dirt back. Get that lot out of that hole. Put the dirt back. All right. Now, there's your light, but it's not obtrusive. So, I mean, normally you would just put...
But then I feel like I would put the all the way around, I think, with the leaves. Because if you put one in each corner, then you'll see it that it looks different, this one, than the other ones. Yeah, I know I'm difficult.
I have no...
I love the ideas, but...
Right. Yanni, normally this is how you do it. Now, yes, there's a jack-o'-lantern under there, but it's less obtrusive than a torch. Because you've got leaves on top, it's not bad. The other thing you could do is put green glass on top, but frankly, it's going to use up a lot of glass to do this, and you can grow leaves on a tree. So...
But I kind of usually light the torches, actually.
Fine. Shall I take this off then? It's just to show you options on lighting.
Yeah, but I love all the ideas. But I actually like the torches. You don't like the torches?
Sorry?
You don't like the torches?
I like torches.
Ah, because I actually like them.
I like torches very much, but
not like this, all over the ground, of course. But eventually that will change as we plant stuff and things like that. Yes, but I do kind of like it to, line up, for instance, a pathway or something like this.
Yeah. I mean, basically what I actually like is I really like torches when they're like that.
Yeah, on stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, to me, that actually looks like something, not just a torch on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Or the other way you can do it, of course, is to just put that. Oops, I only wanted one. With the torch on. I mean, both of those look quite nice. And if you really want fancy, you can take where's my shovel? Take that out and then put something nice underneath too as a base, so that you start to get something that looks like it's meant to be there, not just a torch on the ground. I don't mind torches on the ground. These are all options.
No, I like doing stuff like that too. I just tend to do it later when I've kind of got an idea of what I want the layout of the garden. Then I would start doing that. In the beginning, I usually just place them, and then I have an idea. Okay, here I want a torch, and then eventually I'll kind of sort it all out. But I like that too, instead of just having them on the ground.
Yeah, and I like them like that outside.
But it's a cool idea with the jack-o'-lantern. If you kind of need the light, and you don't have you can't really put a torch right here. It would look kind of strange if you had a torch in the middle of this.
Yeah, but the other thing I think. Again, we don't have a lag problem, but if you have a computer that is lagging through the sheer volume of torches or farms or stuff you've got in the spawn area as we have, then it's an option. Shall I take these down, having shown you? Yeah?
Yeah, fine. You can take them down or you can leave them. We'll figure it out later if we want what exactly we want here. We want some kind of lighting anyway.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
We're going to need, we need a ton more lighting out here. Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to put the walls out here again. Do you want to, let me put those out there as well. That's a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, right. I want to see if those melons have grown.
Yeah, I was out checking it in the end of the
they're growing. They're growing, but they're not fully
they haven't grown fully yet.
Huh. Okay, come on, melons, grow faster.
Well, I think we want the melons kind of on the next plateau or something. So what we want up in that corner, I think we want some rose bushes up there, right?
Yes.
Somewhere, so and maybe another one of those. What are you calling them again?
Lilac?
No, not a patio, but this thing with the tree.
I call it a parterre.
A parterre. Is that like a French word?
It's a French word. It's Parterre. Parterre.
Ah, parterre. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound very French.
Yeah, let me... Always. Let me just pop that there.
But I feel like if we open this up, then we kind of...
Let's just get some more flowers. We've not got enough flowers.
And I think we need to lower this a little bit, because I feel like it looks kind of strange with our with this little what is it called thing over here? This one for the Enderman to be straight against the dirt, kind of. But
we could kind of what they're called now.
Huh?
I'm trying to think what it's called.
Yeah, the word is eluding me right now.
And me too, and I'm English, so don't worry about it.
I should remember this, because there's actually... Oh, there's a hole there. But we can kind of make it go down like a little plateau-ish from the other side of the garden, so it leads down to this. It's just, I feel like it looks strange with the dirt straight against it.
It does.
No, because there's another game where there was something about... I can't remember which... Oh, that was in Animalica, actually. They have these buildings you can place down, and we had kind of a little discussion in the comments on one of my videos about whether or not it was the right word for something like this. Yeah. Because there's two different types, and then it's a matter of the size of them and things like that. And now I can't remember either of the words. Seriously?
pergola. It's not really a pergola.
No,
it's
that's
something else. I can't. I've lost the flipping name myself. I mean, don't worry about it, Yanni. Don't worry about it. That looks much better here. I think that this is going up to a formal garden. Why don't we have terraces here so that we edge them with stone to make terraces?
Well, I think we should lead a path around the house, kind of, somehow.
Sure. But what I think would look nice, you don't have to go with this.
No.
And guys, you know that she won't.
I might. It's not.
I think if we take the line here, oh, dash it, leave that there. Right. Now again, gardening tips. But we could terrace it down. And if we terrace it down, we could terrace it very evenly. And I know that you don't necessarily like even, but you put a step there, and then you would want one more step. So that looks about right. I mean, we could measure it. We don't have to do it like this. But we take that back, and then we would do that there. And then you obviously you could either do it with full blocks or you can do it with stairs. And then you actually have terraces going down. And that, I think, is a very nice look.
Yeah. No, that's what I meant when I said plateaus. That you kind of have plateauing. Oh, it's a little plateauing. But yeah, terraces.
Yeah.
There we go.
Actually, I've taken one out too far. And then I like that look for a formal garden. Also, it looks fantastic if you want to grow crops, because you can grow a different crop in each terrace like the Chinese do. It does not go well with that wall under there. We need to...
I know, but we can change that.
No, we just take the wall out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We can change that. Yeah. We can just take the wall out.
Yeah. I just love this building in Minecraft where you don't like the look, change it.
Yeah. Yeah, the cool thing is that you get everything back. It's not like in some games where if you destroy what you have built, then you lose all the resources and you have to do it again. Oh, we need to sleep again.
So irritating. Yes. And we perhaps ought to take a cut.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, nighty-night, guys.
Night-night, guys, and bye-bye.
Bye.